Before we get into the news, make sure to subscribe to my first and second channels and hit the notification bell to stay notified of future uploads. And follow my Instagram to get notified more frequently of MMA news before it is posted on my YouTube channel, and feel free to follow my Facebook and Twitter as well.
So, Conor McGregor. Before I get started, I would just like to say thank you everyone for the engagement on the last video, to the point where I should do voiceovers for the rest of my channel's career. Now, after I got done making that video and responding to the comments, either on my YouTube channel or other social medias, I felt good. I felt that was all I had to say about Conor McGregor. But then I just casually scroll down my YouTube feed and I see other news outlets, in particular one news outlet, post something about Conor McGregor that happened in his hotel that he was staying in the Ritz-Carlton. This particular news outlet, MMA news outlet, is called MMA Focus. Now, what this channel posted was that a Dagestani man decided to come to Conor McGregor's hotel location, because if you remember in the Russian interview, Conor McGregor did dox himself, and in some of his workouts at the press conference, he did kind of tease the Dagestani people, or Khabib in general, saying who is the coward now, you know. And personally, I wasn't thinking anything of it before I saw this video from MMA Focus, and after I have seen Conor McGregor just being Conor McGregor, selling, being arrogant, and all that good stuff. Now, let's go back in time a bit. When I first heard Conor McGregor was going to have a press conference in Russia, I said, oh, okay. So I made a post about that on my community tab and on my Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram, you should follow it, because I do try to, or that's where I really post things that I might not wouldn't normally post in my community tab. But I would say for the majority of the things that I post on my Instagram, I do try to put in my community tab. But if you want to get the full story, then subscribe to my Instagram. Now, I'm looking at my community tab right now on my YouTube channel, and I made a post saying about Conor McGregor going to Russia. I said, I hope he comes back in one piece. Now, when I made that post, I wasn't, again, thinking anything of it. Oh, and another thing too, I sadly went on to YouTube and I saw that Ben Askren did not do so well in his bout against Damian Maia. And that is something, because I was rooting for Ben Askren coming off of his loss against George Masvidal, because if he would have won against Damian Maia, he would have been able to come back against George Masvidal in, a second match. As far as the Ben Askren stock, I don't think it's looking really good for him, and I think he might have to eventually retire his run in UFC, because I don't know, he's just not transferring well after his win before George Masvidal. Now, if anyone knows, because I don't feel like looking this up, the opponent George Masvidal faced in the beginning who Ben Askren faced in the beginning before he faced George Masvidal, please tell me, I'm forgetful. But it's just sad to see that Ben Askren lost. I was really rooting for him, and I made posts for him. But let's get back to the Conor McGregor. Okay, so we see a lot of karma going on. Okay, we see the bottle being thrown at him by a Russian reporter. Now, after Conor McGregor has doxed himself in one of his Russian interviews or press conferences, the Dagestanian people literally show up at his hotel, the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, on the bottom floor. Looks like the lobby area. And we got some Dagestanian guy. And no offense to the Dagestanian people or the Russian people in general, I don't discriminate. I don't. That's not me. I don't do all that. Yeah. But we see this guy, trying to make an example of Conor McGregor. Now, with this MMA focus, and that's the thing about these news outlet channels, is that sometimes they don't post where they got these videos from. And as another person who has a media company, or for media companies in general, that can be annoying, but this is not like it's a paragraph or a body of text. This is like a video, so the proof is literally right there. But MMA focus, I'm like, wow, how did you get these videos? And he even got a part where Khabib's dad did comment on Conor McGregor's Russian appearance, or appearance in Russia. But in this MMA Focus video, and again, shout out to MMA Focus, the Dagestanian person he was told to he couldn't go up and see Conor McGregor, so he just sat downstairs with his friend and chilled, and literally said he was going to wait until Conor McGregor would come down. Now, I did notice that Conor McGregor did bring his wife with him, I think, to Russia. Okay, so I kind of feel bad for his wife. Now, along with the two Dagestanian people I saw in MMA Focus's video, a whole crowd of Russian people that was maybe a part of that entourage of trying to teach Conor McGregor a lesson, trying to expose Conor McGregor as the potential coward he is. And I did talk about this in my comment section on my last video, is that I'm afraid Conor's just selling again, and I really hope that in his comeback fight, and we now know that his opponent is going to be challenging, formidable, which is good. So the opponent's not the problem. as I thought it would be last time, because if he comes back against Frankie Edgar and wins, then I still can't take him seriously. But now I know that it might be Donald Cerrone or Justin Gaethje. I was like, okay, that's good. Okay, but now let's move on to the next thing. Okay, is he gonna win or is he gonna lose? If he wins, that's good, his stock goes up. If he loses, then I can't take him, or he needs to retire, and he needs to get off social media, or he's gonna end up in another bout or another fight with someone, because I gotta say, words are powerful, and he knows how to articulate his words. Given are a perfect example. Like I said, he did dox himself in a Russian press conference. He has a history of talking crap to Khabib and his people and all that good stuff, as Khabib's dad did kind of state that Conor McGregor has really offended Khabib's people, the Russian, or in general his people. Now, the next thing I'm interested in, because with this MMA Focus posting this video, is I want to know the outcome. Did Conor McGregor come downstairs? Did they fight? Or did the police or the hotel staff keep those people at a distance from Conor McGregor? Now, let's analyze Conor McGregor's strategy, something he has been doing his whole entire career. Conor McGregor is known for having the mouthpiece that, literally lights flames under people. Now let's go back to the bus incident with Khabib. When Conor McGregor threw that dolly at that bus, for a moment of time, Conor McGregor wasn't held back. But after a while, the stadium staff literally held Conor McGregor and his people back from the bus. Now, and let's go back even further. There was an incident where Conor McGregor approached Khabib in the hallway at a UFC event, and again the staff held them back. Now let's fast forward to the current. My prediction is Conor McGregor did come downstairs, but the hotel staff and the police held the Dagestani people back, and of course Conor McGregor had to sell more, and I could very easily see myself or see him talking crap to the Dagestani people while they are being held back. Now, let's say those Dagestani people or the police or the staff of the hotel randomly decided to let go of the Dagestani people. How would Conor McGregor act then? Would he be a coward? Or would he be a coward after he realizes he fucked up? Would he say it's just business? Because notice past a certain point, Conor McGregor kind of, gives up and just say, hey, wait, I was joking, man. Similar to him tapping out in the Khabib fight, and him telling Khabib, oh, it's just business, because Khabib was literally about to kill him. So Conor McGregor had to ease things up and say, hey man, it's just business. Don't take it too seriously. You know how it is. I'm on your side, guy. Yeah, you know. So it's that type of stuff, those types of vibes I'm feeling with Conor McGregor. And I'm really hoping it's not true. So, in his comeback fight, I do hope he wins. And I do hope all this press wasn't for nothing. Similar to Ben Askren, you know. I literally come on my page and I saw that he lost. So how does that make him look? He lost against George Masvidal, who he talked a lot of crap about, right? He's trying to mimic Conor McGregor, you know, as a newbie coming into the game. And he lost against Damian Maia. So how does that make him look? And the crazy thing is, I was on Twitter and Dana White did kind of promote Ben Askren. Everyone was rooting for Ben Askren, even a presidential candidate who I don't think will win. I think his name is Mr. Yang, I think. But, you know, no offense to Mr. Yang. Like I said, I don't discriminate. It's just I don't think he's going to win. Because in the polls, I keep saying Joe Biden. You know? So no offense to Mr. Yang. Anyway, hopefully another news outlet channel posts the outcome of the aftermath of what's going on here, as far as what happened at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. You know, after the Dagestani people literally came to Conor McGregor's location because Conor McGregor doxed himself. Because as Conor McGregor said in his Russian interview, I like to take risks. So there you go, Conor McGregor, your risks are catching up to you. As I said in the beginning, about the water bottle that was thrown at him, similar to the incident with Nate Diaz. And someone in my comment section did correct me and say, oh, the water bottle was thrown in his general area. Well, I tell you what, the water bottle was in the air and it was going in Conor McGregor's general direction. You know, I don't know how, you know, how politically correct I can make that, but the point is, a reporter was angry and he took it out on Conor McGregor. Now Conor McGregor has to wake up to Russian people, and Conor McGregor had the nerve to say, oh, in his Russian press conference, shoot, I might be looking at buying some property in Russia. And when I heard that, I was like, Conor McGregor, you're gonna put your family at risk like that? I can see if he was single, why not, you know? But Conor McGregor has a family. Why would he buy a property in Russia? You see, that's another perspective to think about in all of this, you know, his family. For me, if I was Conor McGregor, I would stay in Ireland because those people like you. You know? Or let's say he buys the property in Russia. Okay? I wouldn't see a problem with him going to the property frequently by himself. He did say that he was going to use the property in training for the Khabib fight and all that good stuff. But hey, you know, what if he loses in his comeback fight? Is he still going to buy the property in Russia? You know, those are the questions and the perspectives I want you to now think about with these articles or these stories coming out about Dagestani people showing up to Conor McGregor's hotel, the Ritz-Carlton, the water bottle being thrown at him at one of his Russian press conferences, and Ben Askren losing. And where what is his future? So if you have any interesting perspectives to add to these stories, let me know in the comment section. And again, if you haven't already, follow my social medias. My Instagram, I'm telling you, that is where it's at. Feel free to follow my Twitter, my Facebook. All the links are in the description. I do have links on my YouTube channel itself, you know, permanently like on my YouTube channel, embedded. So again, thank you so much for all the engagement on my last video. And again, that did prompt me to start doing this more often. So again, if you want more of this, subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more.